Hey guys, welcome back to the 5 at 5 podcast. I'm here with,
Terique.
Chris.
and Sunday was the 1 year of the 1 year for the 5 at 5 podcast. And this episode is going to be about what happened after the last season of season 1. This is season 2 of the podcast. It's a little bit different than usual. We only have 3. Normally we have 5. But with the circumstances right now, we're going to work with 3, maybe 2 sometimes. So this is going to be the new format of the podcast going further. Maybe we'll get more in the future. Maybe other people will come back and stuff. So after season 1 of the podcast, what has everyone pretty much been up to?
I've been pretty busy over the break that we taken from the last episode, and now I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff like work. Like, um, I've been doing work, a lot of different programs over the summer. Just a whole bunch of different stuff. Chris, what about you?
Well, like we're seniors now. We have college, and like you said, work. I work on weekends now, and oh my god, Friday it would be like right after school all the way till 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
So, Chris, what do you do at your job?
Well, I do like menus, like I'm a waiter and stuff. I take orders. I like fold napkins and shit. I bring out food to like weddings. Like I serve people, and sometimes I get tips, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. I worked over the summer too. My job was pretty easy. All I did was sit down.
Your job is easy.
Yeah, your job is very easy.
About that.
Say that again?
Tell us more about that, Terique.
So I was a locker room attendant. Pretty much I just sat down, some light cleaning and monitoring the locker rooms pretty much. Wasn't that bad.
Did you get any Karens? Like anybody complaining?
No.
Wow.
Surprised.
Was the slide open?
Was the slide open? It was open like towards the end of the summer.
Yeah, that's probably when you start seeing people.
Was the pool always crowded during the summer?
It depends. Like during the first day it was open. Literally it was like the first was it the first day it was open? I don't think it was the first day it was open, but my first day of work, there were so many people there. There was literally on top of each other.
Yeah, same thing with me, bro. First day at my job, there's like a 300-person venue and not even like enough employees to handle all of them. It was horrible.
And I didn't have any training. I learned it wasn't even the manager who told me how to work. It was another employee. He told me, so like, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that, and you're gonna do this. And then I started working. I went into the job having no idea what I was gonna be doing.
Yeah, same as me. They didn't tell me shit. Like I had to take orders, and I didn't even know how to take orders. Like he gave me shit, I didn't know how to use and shit.
Gave you a piece of paper and a pen and told you what to do.
That's exactly what happened.
Gave you a piece of paper and told you to take orders.
Exactly.
So I know everyone's been working and then with school and all, but I know we were all in quarantine. What did you guys do during quarantine? Because I know after the season finale, quarantine kind of hit because we were doing the race.
I know for a fact that like over 80% of like everybody through quarantine has become lazier, like, and they can't do half of the things they like used to before quarantine. Like it's like dumb laziness. But after like coming back, like school started, I think people are like adjusting, and I like that.
What about, how do you think
I
about
agree.
it, Terique? What do you think how quarantine was to?
I agree with what Chris said. People are like starting to adjust now, but I don't. I wouldn't say I'm fully adjusted yet.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, I feel like I've adjusted because I don't know. I mean, with quarantine and with school, it felt
Okay, so like we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones being a teacher. Like the teachers, they're lazy too. You can see how like they're calling out, they're being lazy with work, just like us. Like we're not the only ones.
yeah. Because over quarantine, I guess the teachers found it easy just posting the work and just letting the students just do the
And
work.
they just let it be because you know how the Zoom,
Because quarantine,
no
like it
face,
was,
and nobody wants to talk. Everybody,
yeah. Because over quarantine, you were in your own house. You didn't have to do anything. You just had to sit on your computer, just being in a Google Meet. That was the only thing you had to do, and just turn in the work when it was due.
everybody became lazy, but it's changing.
Yeah, I feel like everybody is changed as everyone's adjusting to it, and then a lot of people changed over quarantine. I noticed a lot of people have different styles now, or hanging out with different people. I mean, I think it's a little bit odd because I was surprised when I saw some people hang out with these type of people, and I was like, I don't know, it just caught me by surprise.
Yeah, people grow apart. That's like that's life.
Regular. Yeah.
But that's healthy though.
Yeah,
Um, I was gonna say, over the lockdown, it made you realize who your real friends are.
yeah, I would say that. I mean,
I
I only I
thought
only hang out with you guys and then everybody else, but I don't really know about other people's friends and what changed and what happened because
they got
I
their own thing going on.
yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. It made you realize who's your real friends and who's your school friends.
I mean, like, don't make it sound so heartless. Like, they got their stuff, their own stuff going on, and like, if you don't have like any connections with them, it's like hard to do stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, but
And
I
also
guess I see what you're
also
saying.
also quarantine was difficult for people because people were scared. They didn't know what type of disease this was because it was like a deadly disease and nobody knew like how to like what to do. I mean, most of us are vaccinated and some of us are not, and we all wear masks either way. But I mean, people were just scared just to go, even to go out to the store, not along just hanging out with your friends, just stepping outside. People were scared, so I guess people just was scared in general over that.
Yeah.
Scared to go outside. I can see that, but like, if you take the certain precautions and you're vaccinated, it makes it a whole lot better.
Yeah, I feel like when the pandemic first started, a lot of people were cautious, but now it's like almost 2 years that COVID's been around. People are just like acting like it's not a thing anymore. Because
I
I
get
know,
what you're
I
saying.
know in New York, you have to show your vaccination card to get into places, and I feel like that's gonna happen to most of the states.
And that like it's easier for like all businesses to do that.
Yeah, because New Jersey, you don't have to show your vaccination card. But I see
No, oh,
I see like a lot of people like when we like hang out.
no,
What happened?
the football game we went to at Bayonne.
Yeah, the homecoming game at Bayonne. There was a lot of people. I think it was me, you, and then Imani, and then Lisa and Charles and Alani. I think we were the only people wearing masks.
Horrible.
I don't think everybody else. And we were everybody, and the stands were full, and we're all on top of each other.
Like I don't get that. That's a whole school.
Yeah, and then that's other schools as well coming. Who did they? Was it North Bergen? I forgot who Bayonne played, but it's also their school too being over there. So that's a whole different school coming to a city where
I can see why like COVID cases been coming up.
I mean I haven't really looked at the COVID cases recently, but
Recently, more recently, but like I'm talking about in general.
yeah, in general they were pretty high. But I mean I haven't seen what they are now, if it's high or not, or if it's just like in the middle. But yeah, overall I've seen like less and less people wear masks. But
But with that mentality, like it's just gonna be harder to like progress in COVID.
yeah, because I know Chris is vaccinated. But Chris is vaccinated, still wears a mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about everybody else. When I see people with no mask, I don't think because vaccination doesn't come into mind. Because I mean, it's 50-50 for people. People do want to get it and don't want to get it. So I don't know what goes on in people's heads or how much they trust it. So
Not,
Vaccinated.
so I'm not to cut you off or anything, but we should talk about how like it's been causing a clash between like pro-vaccine and anti-vaccine.
I mean, I'm not vaccinated, and I mean, I don't have a problem with people getting vaccinated or not. That's their general opinion, how they feel about being vaccinated
I don't care.
or not. I
But
mean,
then,
I still wear my mask regularly, even if if like in a restaurant, if like I'm the only one, I'll just walk out fast that nobody says anything because if like I'm the last one, I'm not just. I mean, I'll put it on still, but it doesn't really make any sense just to be like the only one in there. Because I've experienced that one time. I was in a restaurant and I was the only one in there. And then when I was done, I was still the only one in there. And I didn't put it on to leave. I just walked out.
yeah, there's like people that like adjusted to wearing masks already, and people that just like hate it off the bat.
I mean, I don't hate it. I don't care. I generally got used to it because with
Yeah.
school, wearing it every day. And then when we hang out, we always wear it. So I just got used to the mask.
But there's like kids that can't even get vaccinated because their families don't even like want them to. And like I there's people in my room that said this. And oh my God, that's like, isn't that a little weird? Like your parents can't even let you get vaccinated.
Yeah, because you lack what was the word I was gonna say? You don't really have the choice. You don't really have the choice to do what you want with your own body as a minor. Your parents decide everything for you.
Well, I mean, you're a minor. I mean, you're not an adult yet. Your parents will
Yeah.
tell you. I mean, if you're not 18, even if you're still 18, your parents still. I mean, I can't really get it because I'm like allergic to a bunch of stuff. I haven't heard of anything about you could get vaccinated. So
Yeah, like don't you need to take like a specific vaccination? Like there's a different one for like
I haven't heard. I mean, I really don't watch the news because I just don't like watching the news. So I mean, if it's on, like I'll hear about when they're talking about the vaccine, and they don't really talk about a vaccine that people could get if they have allergies. So I really don't know about that. Because I know yesterday, I was it yesterday? It might have been Friday. I heard something about provide one of the
Pfizer.
provide. Yeah, they were saying that from the ages it was like
11.
3 to 11 can get it, and it's 91% effective.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And then there was a bunch of people, and then there was this one family on the news saying it was a mother and then their daughter and son, and she was saying, "I'm glad that my son and my daughter got vaccinated because she said they both got COVID and they got it like really bad to the point where they almost died from it." And she said they got she said once they once they like battled COVID and they beat it, they got vaccinated, and they said they haven't caught anything since.
wait, so they got COVID and got the vaccination?
Yeah, because they beat the son and the daughter got COVID and then they beat it, and then the parents decided if they should get the vaccine, and they both said we should all get it, and they all agreed on getting the vaccine. The family. So we're talking about a lot about COVID. So besides school and everything, what personally have you done during over quarantine? Like, did you change like good habits, or do you have did you get like good habits over quarantine, or did you get bad habits over quarantine?
Definitely bad habits. Like, staying in bed, getting lazier, what I said before. And I think like eating unhealthier, like I try to eat fruits and stuff, but like it's just starting to like become a pain. But
Yeah,
I
I
used to
agree with Chris. Being home, I ate a lot of fast food, not eating healthy.
For me over quarantine, I felt like I was the same person. I don't think anything changed. I felt like I was just the same. I think the only thing that was different was I went to the gym more since I really didn't go into school, so I had like more time and we had half a days instead of full days, so I had more time to do more stuff. And then also over quarantine, got a cat named Twiggy. And you probably saw Twiggy on. Did we post Twiggy on the
I think
Instagram?
so. Yeah, on
Yeah, we might
Instagram.
have posted Twiggy on the Instagram. I have to go back and check. Oh, yeah, I have to go back and check to see. I think we posted Twiggy though. But yeah, I got Twiggy over in quarantine. She's been with us
So
a
be the
few
podcast
months now.
uh, the podcast mascot
Twiggy.
She could be the new logo. We need a new logo.
can be the new logo.
So enough about quarantine. School started back up 2 months ago. How do you like going back to school now? It's not virtual.
I'd rather be virtual, to be honest.
Really? I think
Yeah.
I think it's cool seeing our friends again.
I don't care about those people.
All right, Terique.
I don't
I
care
mean,
about those people,
I
to be
mean,
honest.
to be like, if you want to like depending on how you're looking at it, like I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I was gonna say, but I'll be either or. I mean, over quarantine, when we were virtual, I mean, I didn't care as much because I cheated a lot. I mean, I think basically everybody cheated over quarantine.
Uh, I didn't cheat. I do not cheat at all. I'm a good student.
No good.
Whatever you say, Tariq,
I do not cheat.
I believe you.
I believe you. We could pull up the Discord logs.
I do not cheat.
We could pull up the
Oh yeah,
Discord logs
we can post the Discord logs.
I
on
do not cheat.
Instagram.
Like, continue what you're saying, but I do not cheat.
Okay.
Can you say I,
So
Tariq Miller, do not cheat?
I, Terique Miller, do not cheat.
okay. So I mean, I mean, I didn't care about it. I mean, I would like to see my friends again, like school friends and stuff. But also over quarantine, during school quarantine, I watched a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff like that, and it was just like relaxing instead of waking up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready and then going to school when waking up at 7 when school starts at 8 was better. I mean,
Yeah, like look at the change. Like I don't know about y'all, but I used to like sleep, log in to like two of my first classes, but now we gotta wake up for our bus, go to school, and like we have a whole. We used to have half day schedule, now we have full day in school. But I like the changes though. Like
yeah, the changes. I feel like, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I'd rather have half days and be home.
nah, you just lazy, bro. Didn't you just talk about
yeah. Didn't you
like
just
the
say you were
change?
being lazy?
Didn't you just talk about the change and now you're saying you just want to be lazy? It's
No,
that
I'd
mentality.
rather have half days because I could do so much more stuff.
So what did you do over quarantine when we had half a days?
I did so much over. I did literally so much stuff. I got 3 college credits with Rowan University. I did the what was it? The NYT stuff. I had a job. I was doing so much stuff.
Aren't you doing that now, pretty much? Besides
No,
the
I
job
don't have
part.
time. I go because since we get out of school at 3, I don't have time. I don't even have time to like do any other stuff. Like right after this, right after we finish this, I have to go on a Zoom call.
Busy
But did
man.
okay? I guess what I just said wasn't okay.
So
So
I'd have more time to do stuff. And in the friends part, I mean, like if school is the only reason why we're friends, then we don't need to be friends. If
That's a lot. We
going to
hang
the
out in
that's
the
a lot.
summer.
I mean, we hang out, but I don't hang with like my school friends.
That's different.
If we don't talk outside of school, then then it really doesn't. I don't know.
That's different.
I mean, if we have common interests, of course we're gonna be friends. But
yeah,
school friends, you're
school,
talking about like you have classes with them, and that's it. Like I
yeah,
guess
like you don't talk out of school. Like we all talk out of school,
Yeah.
so we're not school friends.
because we
Yeah,
have
I know
common
that.
interests. No,
I
yeah,
know
he's
that.
talking
But
about
you're
school
saying,
friends,
yeah,
not
I'm talking
us.
about school friends, not you.
Yeah, I was saying something along the lines. So, now that we're in a few months into school, three
Yeah,
almost
almost 3 months.
3 months. Do you do you have like any favorite classes? Do you dislike any classes?
I'll go first. I chose instrumental music just for art credit, but I actually enjoy that class now, and I'm enjoying learning how to play music.
Are you learning any instruments?
Yeah, we're doing the drums, and now we're doing the bass.
Oh, so your class doesn't do anything differently. You just do everything at the same time, like one thing at the
Yeah,
same time.
we're doing the blues, so we're learning how to play blues on the different instruments.
My favorite class will film. My film classes, and that's my art as well, because we watch the last in September, and then in October we watched Karate Kid and Rocky, and we were gonna do a podcast on how they were similar and how were they pretty much how were they similar in a way, and we were gonna do that, but we haven't really started recording it because my
Oh
teacher,
wait, you haven't restarted? We started today.
yeah, my class hasn't even started yet because he's working with the freshmen, because he works with the freshmen during my period, so he's been working with the freshmen.
What were you saying, Nick?
So I was talking about how we didn't record. So yeah, we didn't record yet. I know Ryan, who was originally on the podcast, if you don't remember, um, he said he started recording the podcast as well. My class hasn't started anything yet. We just have the script. I think we're gonna start it next week because I don't even know if we're gonna start it next week, to be honest. I don't even think we're gonna do it at all at this point. Because it's yeah, I don't even think we're gonna do it, to be honest. But I mean, if we are still gonna do it, I'll be down. I mean, it's a grade. I'll still have to do it. But yeah, that's my favorite class. Chris, do you dislike or like any classes this year?
I like my classes right now. I know Tariq probably hates accounting right now, but I like all my classes right
I dislike accounting. I don't dislike the teacher.
now. Yeah, but you should definitely like start learning because for college, even though college is gonna be entry level accounting, but it'll be good for to like be ahead because like you can be lazy if you know everything.
Yeah.
So I know.
So Nick, I know you were saying that you were interested in doing sports broadcasting.
Yeah.
So you feel like this doing the podcast is preparing you for sports broadcasting?
I mean, yeah, I would say so because I know broadcasting on a podcast is completely different because when you're announcing, you're pretty much doing it on live. The, Depending on what it is, you could be doing it on live television or a recording. So either or, I mean, I think I'll be prepared for that. I'll feel like I may like if my first day, I may be like a little nervous, but I think I'll get the used to it down the line. Because I don't know, I'm still deciding between management or announcing. But if I go with announcing, I think I'll be ready for it since we do the podcast.
Yeah.
So, what do you, after, do you guys have any college preference after high school or do you have, yeah, what is your college preference after high school?
I'm not sure. I want to go to. I think I want to go to NJCU, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
Chris, what about you?
Well, I'm aiming for Hudson and then probably transfer to Rutgers. I
Which
think
one?
that's cool.
Which Rutgers?
Newark. I'm not going to Brunswick.
What about Camden?
Camden. Is it Camden one?
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
do
I'm,
business.
I'm aiming for Newark.
Nick, what about you?
I'm in the same boat as Chris. I'll probably do community college, and then I'm looking at the four after community. I'm looking at is Montclair, Keene, St. Peter's, and Rutgers.
Yeah,
Those are the three I'm looking after community college.
I might go to Hudson as well because going to Hudson and the transferring will be cheaper than going
Yeah, and
to
then
So, are you
Camden.
gonna do in school or online?
I'll
For
probably
like,
do it in school.
I
yeah,
did
I'm
it.
gonna do it in school.
I already got into Hudson.
Yeah, didn't we all get into Hudson?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at the email right now. I got into Hudson. I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna do it in person.
Wait,
But I don't know if
you got the email today?
yeah. I don't
Oh,
have
that's
to
still
go
gonna
though, but I'm in. I got accepted.
Yeah, we
Okay.
definitely got accepted then.
Everyone gets accepted.
Yeah.
So I've
So,
been weighing out my options.
I know you guys both do business. Are you guys gonna do a business in community college?
Yeah, we have to start. There's courses we have to do for our first and second year.
Tariq, I know you said you wanted to go to NJCU. You said
Yeah.
um for community. Do if you do community, would you still want to do NJCU, or would it be
Uh,
something different?
if I went to community college, I'll probably transfer to NJCU after 2 years.
Is there other colleges besides NJCU? If you don't, let's say you
Um,
don't get accepted, would you like what other colleges are you looking at?
I have no idea to be honest.
Yeah, I'm only looking at community college
NJCU.
and Rutgers. Like that's the only options I've been looking at.
I mean, I think I've applied to NJIT, NYIT, Rowan, um, St. Peter's, and I believe that's it. But like the only reason I applied to Rowan is because I got the 3 credits from doing the summer program, and then NJIT, my uncle went there, and then NYT, I've been doing the business boot camp, and then St. Peter's, I know the credits from Hudson will transfer, but I don't know. And I kind of don't want to go to Rowan because I don't want to stay on campus.
Mm.
Are
What
you,
the wrong campus is asked?
What? No. So if I go to Rowan is in South Jersey, so I can't commute.
so are you guys looking to stay in New Jersey or looking out of New Jersey for college?
I
I've
haven't
only
thought about
looked in
that.
state.
I want to
I
I want to share an apartment with somebody.
actually I'm lying. I did apply to NYT, but NYT is still close.
That's in New York. You take the train.
Yeah, you could commute there. I've only looked at like local schools,
Yeah, I mean,
schools I could go
my
to.
plan is just to stay local. There's no, I mean, it would be more expensive to go out of state than, um, I mean, New Jersey still has a lot of pretty good schools they could go to. Like I know Rutgers has a pretty good business program.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think all three Rutgers has a pretty good business program, or I could be wrong. I don't know if one's better than the other.
I
Do you
think
know
all
what?
of them.
Because I know the four I said after community all have something with sports, but Montclair has management and announcing, so that's why I really hope I get into Montclair because they also have a lot of sponsorships with um like the Yankees, Mets, the Jets, the Giants, and then they also have like Fox and like CBS because they all have like a sports program on their networks as well. And there was other, I think there was like Disney on there, but Disney doesn't. I mean, Disney doesn't have anything for sports, but I was just mentioning it. But yeah, there was a lot of internships that you can get with Montclair, so that's why I'm gonna apply to there. I think those are the five I'm gonna apply to, and then others as well. Um, anything else? I think we pretty much covered what happened after the season finale, unless anybody else has anything else to add.
No.
No.
So I think we pretty much covered everything that we wanted to talk about from the season finale till now. We're gonna start uploading more videos now. Now we're in season 2. Like I said in the beginning, it's gonna be very different from season 1. It's either gonna be 2 people, 3, 4, or how many. It might mostly be 3, and most likely be 2. So it's gonna be different. We're gonna have a lot more episodes. We have a lot of ideas to do. We have a lot of video ideas to do on the YouTube channel as well. I know we haven't finished the second part of the race, but everyone's been busy with school and work, so it's been hard trying to plan a day to go. And then now the weather's changing, winter's coming soon. It's getting a little colder out, so it's going to be
You should
difficult.
have a 5v5 snow day idea right there.
That's a
Yeah.
pretty good idea. We could do something like that, or like a snowman competition. We could do.
And if you guys have any ideas, make sure to check our highlights. And there's this highlight where you could leave your ideas, and maybe we'll do your idea in the next 5x5 video.
Yeah, we could do that.
And also subscribe to the 505 YouTube, and then follow the Instagram 5 at 5. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you in the next episode.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye.